All right. So just quickly recapping, if so the first point is the pitching team that closed the deal gets 50% of the first month deal. So we said if Kasi does the pitch and close for a $300 lead generation deal, then he gets $100. The rest goes to the team and StepUp.one. What we are saying is if a pitching team can close 20 deals in a month, then 20 multiplied by 100 is $2,000 a month. So this is a possibility. Why people are coming off mute? I don't understand. Yeah, team, please be on mute when you're not talking, right? I just wanted to just highlight this point. Because many of you might think, this is an impossible thing. Okay. If I ask people to raise your hands, maybe everybody will raise their hand saying that, this is nearly impossible. But I truly believe, does anybody feel that this is possible one day? This statement that I'm making, if you as a pitcher, a pitch and close person, close 20 deals in a month, this is not in a year, in a month, then you will earn $2,000 a month. That is 200,000 shillings a month. Now, I just want to ask people in this call, who thinks this is possible? I know every one of you will think it is impossible, but I just want to know who thinks this is possible.
Very possible.
Very possible, yeah. So
very possible. I think the only thing we need is people to send more connections. Full stop.
Yeah, that's not a problem, right? We are creating. Keisha put this link, and then I don't know whether Keisha you're joined again or not, but Keisha got like 10 meetings in the first 2 days. Like so many meetings are just popping for Keisha, right? It was going crazy basically. So yeah, so Kasi and also somebody said Deng. Okay, Muhammad Said Ali. No, I'm not saying it for the sake of saying it, guys. I really want you to think about it. Can you really close 20 deals in a month? That's roughly not two deals, maybe one deal a day. One deal a day. Right? 20 deals if you have to close. I want all people to participate in this. Ali, Bahana, Muhammad Hassan. Watch.
Yes, and that one is possible because we are many now. Many people are sending links every day.
Yeah, every
five booking day. We can that one is possible.
Just have to close one deal in one day, okay? And you can pitch maybe 6, 7, 8 clients every day. Yes, Farah.
Yes, and it's what I wanted to say is that it is very possible from a vision perspective. If we say the way we are going right now, I think it's very much possible because, I also think it depends on the number of people we onboard. So the more the graduates, the more the meetings, and the more, yeah.
That's absolutely right. If Keisha's team and Jason's team are doing the job of onboarding and hunting, the pitch and close is going to be so much that people won't be able to even breathe. Yeah, I fully, and this is not a very impossible dream. This is a very much possible, achievable target of pitching. But I also tell you, this is not for everybody. You cannot be pitching and closing. All of us are not able to do this. Yeah. So you have to recognize that there are a few people, who can easily do this. And there is 90% of the people who can't do this. Right. You have to understand whether you are, in that team, so just be careful, it's not for everybody. So far we have selected, we are simply giving away 100 for closing. So just imagine, ED, this statement is interesting, right? So each team will have their performance report, how many pitches they have done, how many they have closed. Each team must have their Calendly link, that's very sure. And this ID, you know, to your objection, just we are simply giving away a mere $100 for closing a deal, which allows the graduate to make $2,400 for the rest of the year, and 480 for the team leader. So you shouldn't have a problem, you know, giving $100 to the person who actually, you know, closed the deal for you, while you go on to make, you know, 2,400 in the whole year and 480 for your team leader. So this is a significant money that is anyway coming behind the $100. So please take a look at this and don't worry about, you know, giving away this. We can extend this offer to anyone. This is the most interesting thing, guys. I'm going to make this offer to anyone or any partner who's willing to pitch and close new clients. It is not only for people in refugee camps. It is for everybody. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to include me as well in this. It's open for anybody. Anybody who wants to pitch and close, like, you know, Farah, if you have some amazing friends in, you know, Nairobi, if you have some other people, you know, all over the world, you know, who are unbelievably good pitching people, go and grab them for 30 minutes to 1 hour. You know, that's all it takes, guys. You know, for a $300 deal, you don't need to spend more than 30 minutes. Honestly, this $300 deal that you are trying to take is not a tough one. You don't have to sweat. You just have to simply present and ask, would you like to sign up? If he says yes, show the link and get the hell out of there. That's it. You're not going to, you know, convince, or you're not going to, you know, no song and dance. Do you want this or not? In fact, you know, we are going to really see if all of this signing up can be done automatically without even pitching. You know, I'm going to make the pitch also automated, so that, you know, if somebody is interested for a $300, no human being ever meets him, right? Just simply sign up. Okay, that is going to be the ultimate thing, which I'm going to try. And that is why I need to come away from this pitching business, right? So again, you know, like I really, you know, raise the bar here. Just think, if you're able to pitch 8 clients a day and close 3 out of 8, that's 60 clients a month, which is $6,000 per month. I'm sure this is attractive to anyone who's willing to work for us. But the problem is, how are they going to get, you know, 160 meetings in a month? You know, that's possible. We can, if we identify, let's say, just Joel, Muhammad Hassan, you know, Idi, Bahana, Keisha, like, let's say just 5 people who are like the top of the game in pitching. Honestly, why should they leave everything and do, you know, it is possible to get like $6,000 a month. And $6,000 a month is good for anybody on planet Earth. Not just in your camp, but $6,000 a month is good for anybody on planet Earth. Right? So that's why I'm sort of, you know, expanding the idea of, you know, what is this pitching team, and I'm going to, you know, offer it to anybody and everybody who's you know, willing to help close the deal. And remember, guys, do not be short-sighted. Okay, don't worry about giving away the 100. Okay, do not worry about giving away the 100. Everybody seems to be worried about giving away the 100. Right? Don't worry about giving away the 100. You know, we are this allows us to make 2,400. Think of that. Yeah, any questions, guys? Quickly. We discussed this a lot last time, so I want to know quickly, you know, recap it so that, you know, people don't forget it. Any questions?
Hello, Anis.
Yes. Yes, Obedi.
Yeah, I just want to know, because there is something that you say any group have as an online calendar meeting. So it means we will use our leader's calendar calendar link
No.
to book the meeting with the clients.
Yeah, no. Don't do it with only the leader. You know, you can choose the one who will deliver the results. So that's why, you know, you don't have to choose your own leader. Like for example, if you know,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
But
right,
about
yeah. Okay,
I have a
so
question.
yes, Susan, go ahead.
I'm just the link. That's the link we are using to look at personal. So it's not the same like the first one that we have used it, like yours, yeah, to look officially. No, we can choose one link that we can use the same as the first one to be look like officially, not personally.
Okay, no, it is official, you know, it will look very official. Did you not see, Obedi? You know, the links that we are creating are extremely official. So, you know, it's not at all personal. Go ahead, Susan.
Yeah, so I was asking, is it only the people who are pitching that are the ones that are allowed to create their calendars for meetings, or is anyone allowed to create?
I mean, everybody can create calendar. This is just a booking thing, right? But I would like only the people who are approved by me to be, you know, pitching. You know, the only people who are approved by me are going to be in this list. Only they will get paid. Only they will get, you know, only their calendar link will get shared. But
Okay.
everybody on planet Earth can go on their own and create their own calendar link. There is nothing. Nobody will stop you from doing that, Susan. You can do it. You can have your own calendar link for, you know, booking your client meetings, right? So you have your client every 2 weeks, you want to meet them. So just make a calendar link and, you know, send it to them for booking a meeting with you.
Okay. So in the pitching, you said that you are allowed to choose anyone that you want to do pitching for. But if you feel like you can do your own pitching, you can still do it for yourself to get your full money, right?
That's a good question you're asking. Your own pitch. I'm afraid, you know, I don't know what other people think about own pitch. You know, like, you know, Sheila has a client, she wants to pitch it to them, but I have not approved her. Is it okay for her to just pitch? What do other people think?
Yes, Anis. I think I can say two things related to the pitching. For example, if someone needs to pitch his or herself, he can let the leader know. For example, in Mikiziba, if I need to pitch, I can let Yusuf know. And if not, I can invite him so that knows whenever I face the challenge, the leader can support me.
No, the problem is not leader and support. The problem is then everybody will, you know, just do their own pitch. And I don't have a mechanism to know whether you're representing StepUp.1 professionally or not. So I would say, Susan, that I'm not going to allow people to pitch by themselves unless they're approved by, you know, let's say me or the closing team. So it has to be approved by me, Susan.
Okay, that's all.
And my approval is the easiest thing to get. All you have to do is, you know, just come and present yourself.
Hello, Anis.
And that's it. Yes, Bugashane. Yes. Yes, Bugashane can talk.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I've been thinking about the question Susan asked. It would be better if each and everyone can learn how to pitch and try to master that pitching, even though our deck, to try to master that deck, even though we might be having a team for those who will be pitching and close the deal. Because, you know, sometimes you may find that we've organized the meeting and you found that maybe the one who is going to pitch have been experiencing network problems. For example, myself, so we had a meeting on Tuesday, right? We were to conduct with a client with Kisha, but Kisha had some issues with the network, and we just postponed it. We decided to reschedule the meeting for another day because of network issues. And then meeting was rescheduled on so at the same time, the time of starting the
Sorry, Bugashane. I think, can you please put your point in the chat? We are not able to hear you at all. Just please write whatever you want to say in the chat. Unfortunately, your network is very bad. I kept waiting and waiting and waiting to see if it would become better, but it is not. So, no point in, wasting your time. It's not working. Just put your thoughts on the chat. I'm just waiting to read what you're writing, basically. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Mohammed Hassan is saying, I don't think, everyone should be pitching. I agree with him. Basically, it's to make sure that I increase your chances of winning. Okay. So it's not, I don't want to allow you to pitch. Okay. It's simply, not a good idea. Okay, that's one. Second, I think that why we need a partner. Yes, Jean-Marie, that's why you need a partner. So try and get a partner. Ideally, a partner in Nairobi, a partner outside Kakuma, so that, there is always a partner outside. Don't choose somebody who's just next to you. Then you both will have the same problem. Okay. All right. That's cool. Let's move on. I think it's important to move on. So can I expect everybody to, to do this? Jean-Marie has really done a fantastic job. So, it looks very professional. As you can see here, there is a logo. There is a very clear photo. Jean-Marie, your photo is not very clear, by the way. Yeah? The photo is looking very, very grainy compared to, if I see my photo, it was looking a little bit more cleaner. Yeah. So
yes, I will change the photo because even that is a screenshot to my LinkedIn. So I have to change
yeah, don't do screenshot, So you
sure,
have to,
I know. Yeah.
So your photo, all these small things makes it so important. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, what else? What else did we say? Okay, so this is a big deal, guys. I don't know why. You have to really realize. So no, I don't know. I want somebody to talk, like, let's say Westin or Yaradi or Olivia. I want somebody to tell. Don't get carried away with all these big money, guys. Okay. Don't get carried away with this big money. This is, I want all of you to be really smart. The smart person, what the smart person will do? He will look at this calendar, or no, he'll look at this thing and say, okay, who's done, let's say Mohammed Hassan has done 10 pitches and he has won, 5. And Idi has done, 20 and he's on, 5. Now, obviously, people are going to think, oh, there is some problem here. Please, don't get me wrong or anything like that, right? The reality will be very different, right? So the percentage of wins is like this. So Muhammad is winning 50% of his deals, whereas Idi is only winning 25% of the deals. Correct? So when we do this for all the people like this, then what is going to happen is this guy is going to be like, the guy who's leading is going to be like getting much more. So as what I'm trying to say is you have to be really smart. Don't try to come and say, oh, I'm let's take some example. Priscilla, I want to pitch. No, don't try to become one more pitcher here and keep losing everything here. Don't do that. If Priscilla is smart, what she's going to do, she's going to say, okay, let me look at these guys. Okay, Bahana seems to be getting less number of pitches, and I'm sure he's also one. So let me choose him. You understand? So you have to choose the person who will win you the deal. Okay, don't keep thinking that I want to be, next in line. It's not going to happen. Just because you think is not going to become, you can't just, so I don't expect this list to become like 1,000 people list. I expect this list to become 10 in the beginning, just 10. And then maybe 20, and then maybe 30 as we grow to 10,000 people. Right? So don't think that, the only way for you to succeed is, coming and adding your name over here. Right? Charles is asking what is pitching. So pitching is basically Charles. Can somebody explain what is pitching to Charles? Who can explain? Maybe Mohammad Hassan or Eddie or one of you. Can you guys explain? Charles is asking the question on chat. What is pitching? Who can answer his question? What is pitching?
Yes, I can try.
Yes, try it, Jean-Marie.
Yeah, pitching is simply explaining to the client our model, what we are really capable to do for them so that they can succeed in their business.
Okay, that is 50% correct answer. There is another 50 more percent that is there.
Yes.
Yes,
let me try.
Yeah.
And convincing them to work with us.
Yeah. Pitching is simply presenting what step up.1 is, how it works to the clients, and finally closing deals with them and signing up. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's a better answer. Can somebody explain what does signing up means? Because it can't be like, left in the air.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Bahana.
Yeah, I think for me, in one word, pitching is selling,
Yeah.
Selling, trying
Selling.
to,
yeah, that's correct, Bahana.
Trying to persuade the client to sign up, for example, or
Exactly.
to close a deal with Step Up.
Yes,
that's all about pitching.
That's fantastic, Bahana. I think like why I said 50% to Jean-Marie is exactly because of that.
Anis.
Yes, Eddie. Go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah, I think you also asked about signing up. It simply means subscribing to our services. Huh? Can you hear me?
Very well, very well.
Hello.
So people, yes, very well. I can
I'm
hear
saying,
you. Go ahead. I can hear you guys. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you asked about signing up.
Yeah.
I'm again coming up with another heavy word. I don't know if it's but it simply means subscribing.
Yeah. Eddie, for some reason, even your voice is breaking up today. I don't know why. So yeah, that is also there. You have to, Bugashana, you're absolutely right. Everybody should try to master this, definitely. And Ashraf, a time for training. We are training every day. We are training every day. We are pitching to anywhere between 5 to 6 clients. And whenever a client doesn't turn up, which happens, at least once or twice in a day, we start training immediately. But we'll also try to, put some time away for more proper training. But we are training every single day, 1 or 2 hours or even more on how to pitch every day. Okay. So this is what I mean, guys. If you pitch, okay, that's good. But I would like you to come to this page, make the client click on this button, hire now button, okay, and make sure that the job gets done. Okay, update cart, proceed to checkout. Okay, you have to finish this. This is what I mean by pitching and closing. The idea is not just to pitch. The idea is to pitch and close. If you don't close, you have just wasted your time. Is that making sense? Clarity is coming to everybody? Because many people think, it is the selling is not, talking for half an hour and letting the, you have to talk and you have to close, which is why it is called pitching and closing, not just simply pitching. I hope, everybody gets it, right? Okay, cool. Let's go back to the, let's go back to the slide that we were just talking about. While we are on the pitching idea, I just want to quickly, okay. Yeah, I think we have done the pitching thing. So one last thing in terms of the pitch itself. Okay, the way I'm, putting the pitch deck together, people. Okay, it's getting longer and longer. Okay, so this is our pitch deck. It is getting, very, very interesting. I don't want to take you through the story. Okay, so this is the story. First slide, second slide, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The story is there. And let me share the story actually, so that you guys are also here, right? Because some of you are not there. So I share the story. I right click, then I click show presenter view. Okay. Oh my God. Already some problems. Okay, because I changed the slide. That is probably why. Just give me 1 second. Okay, can everybody see my presenter view? Team, can everybody see? Especially, I'm sure Bahana, Mohammed Hassan, you guys probably would know about this presenter view. But every time we pitch to a client, this is giving us a trouble. So this is why we found out, we need Microsoft Office 2016 or more, and so on and so forth. But can you guys see my presenter view? That my notes are on the right hand side. Can you see that notes? I mean,
yeah, we can see.
You can see. Okay, good. This particular notes. Okay, so we have figured out how to show these notes. Okay, only to your eyes, and the client should not be able to see these notes. Okay, so for that we have found out a way how to do it. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how it is going to look for you when you present. Okay, so you don't need to have any skills other than reading English. So you say we are a refugee-led, impact enterprise, reskilling thousands of professionals, deploying to deliver the ABC, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's what you say, and then you basically go to the next slide, right? And look at this. There are 80 million refugees who do not have this right. Oh, I want to remove all these things. Okay, I don't know how to do it. Anyway, so you keep reading your notes. It all started. Okay, we took the idea. Just keep reading the notes. The notes is coming to you, right, on the right hand side. I'm sure you can see everything, right? It's keep on coming, keep on coming. Okay, now this is the last slide. The story is finished. Okay, the story is finished. This is where.
Hello, Anis.
Yes, Jamari.
I'm wondering why even the latest pitch deck you shared, I'm not able to get the note as I can see. I don't know why, and I'm using 2016 Office.
You have to download it, Jamari, onto your Microsoft PowerPoint and present it from Microsoft PowerPoint. The notes will not come on Internet Explorer or Chrome.
Okay, I will try again.
Meaning, so I'll tell you how to do it. You have to download it onto your desktop, and then you have to present it via Microsoft PowerPoint. Are you doing that, Jamari?
I download it, but not from Microsoft PowerPoint, but it is coming from Microsoft PowerPoint automatically.
Yeah, can you show me your screen right now? Because this is a problem that every single person will face. I can solve it right now for you, okay? Just after 2 minutes.
Yes, let me share my screen. Yes.
Yeah. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm going to teach everybody how to do this, and then I'll share it, okay? So I think it's really important, people, to listen to this part I'm saying. It's really, really important. Okay. So far, okay, until this point, we told a story. Okay, this is all our story. Okay, and this is slide 10. So first 10 slides is our story. Then our business. 11 is what we do for our clients. 12 is what we do, across which platforms. 13 is how much money we charge and how many different, the 4 things that we do. Yeah. This is a dramatic slide. This is the slide where, the drama starts. In this slide, when you close the slide, don't even bother taking them to the next slide. Okay, don't bother to go to the next slide. Stop here and ask the question to your client: where do you believe that you fall into one of these 4 segments or models? Where do you see yourself? We believe something like that, because it's really important for you to understand where your client want. Most of them will say, oh, we think we should do pipeline first, and then once it is good, we should go to the startup. Okay, and once it is good, you go to the scale up. Okay, so most of them will say that. Okay, that case, that the client is interested, or you should have, at this point in time, you should say, if your client says, actually, I don't have the money, or I don't think this is right for me, you say, okay, thank you very much, I will share this with you, you can take a look at this when you have one, and then close the call. You don't have to take them through the next set of slides. Am I making sense, people? Is that clear? So you told the story.
Can you repeat it? Can you repeat it again? And it's about after.
Yeah, no, very simple. What I'm saying is, the first 10 slides is our story. Okay, 11, 12, 13 is our business. How, what is our business? Yeah. On this slide, on the 13th slide, the client should be able to say where they stand in these 4 models. 90% of them will say gig, and maybe 1%, 10% of them will say startup, 0% will say scale up, 0% will say scale up, because we don't want to sell scale up, as a starting point. It is always, a stepping up point. If for those 90% who say gig, I want to explore gig, you take them through the next, 20, I have got 22 more slides. If you see the slides down, I have got 35 slides totally, but you need to be able to make a decision at the slide 13, whether you want to go to 14 or not. I want to really make sure that everybody understands this, especially, Bahana, Muhammad Hassan. Do you guys understand this one? Why should we stop on slide 13 and make a decision? You have to make a decision to stop the meeting. Why should you do that?
Because I think now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Bahana, just hold on for 1 second. Bahana.
Yes,
Yeah,
proceed.
Mohammed.
Let's proceed.
Yeah, Mohammed, go ahead.
I think for me, when I look at this slide, it's like you are at a crossroads. You have to select now which road we go down on.
Yeah, and what if the guy doesn't want to even walk?
Yes, Anis.
Yes, Bahana, just give 1 second.
Yeah, I
Bahana.
just want to compliment.
Yes, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think from a sales, point of view, there is no point of continue wasting time with somebody who I just told you he's not ready, he has no money, and yeah, I think we should. There is no need for you to continue with the next slide because maybe it goes deeper into the product, and there's no point of explaining what each of those modules entails if the person is not interested in any of them. So we should be able to stop the meeting and maybe tell him when you are ready, we can come back to the discussion and continue where we left.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but if the person chooses one of the modules, then we can dive deep into the modules that he or she is interested in and try to explore ways we can possibly help him and add value to his business. And then we're able to close the deal. Thank you. Over.
Precisely, Bahana. Yeah, absolutely. So Mohammed said a fantastic word. We are at a crossroad. And you need extreme maturity. Muhammad, you think you might be thinking this is easy to stop here. You will come to slide 13 in exactly 15 minutes. 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. As you get smarter and smarter and smarter, you should come to slide 13 within the first 10 minutes. So you have just done 10 minutes with a client, and you have to make a decision to stop the meeting. It's a very, very difficult decision, but you have to do it. Do not waste time with your client if they are not ready. I know I suffer from, this problem. I cannot do this, I feel that I should not hurt the other person, and I keep continuing and continuing and continuing. Even the other person is, not mentally well. Many times, I feel that I know that this person that I'm talking to is a complete waste of time, but I still do it so that I don't hurt the other person. But as professionals, all of you, including myself, we have to learn that at slide 13, we stop and ask a simple question. Which one of these 4 pathways do you think you will be able to start with, and which one you will probably end with? If the client says, I don't think any of these 4 is good for me, then you say, yeah, fair enough. I think that's a good and a direct and a honest answer. We would be really, really glad if you can help us, find. See, I'm just thinking one more thing. Okay, just in case if they say no, you can basically pitch to the client to become a brand ambassador. If they don't even have the money to give you that for their business, then say maybe you can make more money by becoming a brand ambassador for StepUp.one. Maybe you can pitch that actually. I will include one slide, the last, on how anybody can become a brand ambassador, so that you don't close abruptly. Here you just take them to the last slide and show them, how to become a brand ambassador and make $6,000 a month. Okay, that's so far. I guess everybody gets it, right? So you stop here, and then let's say the client says, "Oh, I'm really interested in the gig model. Can you tell me more about the gig model? I want to go to the startup model, but I want to start with the gig model. Tell me more about the gig model." That's a great answer. Okay, then you go to slide number 14. You say, in gig model, we have 2 aspects. One is the individual branding. The other one is, pipeline. But let's look at the individual branding, more closely, what we mean by individual branding. I don't know how to remove this annotation. Just give me 1 second. Okay, good. Okay. Individual branding, we have 2 things. We deliver personal branding and thought leadership, and we have 2 price tags for that. One is a simple posting. The other one is posting and amplifying into groups, which is our earlier hyperscale marketing, right? For individuals, right? So that's the gig model for individual branding. So we start at $200, which we used to do at $100. I moved it to $200. And $300 is basically hyperscale marketing. I hope that's very clear to you guys. And we do 6 things. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do 6 things in order to brand you and give you thought leadership and marketing, whatever, right? What are those 6 things? First, it is the professional banner. As you can see over here, these are the banners that we have already created for. We start with the professional banner. We enrich your post with featured post. We complete an entire profile makeover for you, just like we have shown for you, right from your title, your about section, your featured post, your experiences, your projects, complete profile makeover so that it looks extremely professional and executive like. So that's the first 3. Okay, so the personal branding is complete once you have done the first 3. The next 3 is identifying content. So we identify the top content from trusted sources like BBC, World Economic Forum, specific sources like Google, Microsoft. Okay, so you can take the example of AI. Okay, so if you are searching for, if you want to become a top leader in artificial intelligence, machine learning, or something like that, these are the top posts coming from the top people, and you will be, we'll first identify them, then we will comment or share these top content on behalf of you. I have shown an example of how we will comment or share from these top content. Okay, so this is the top content. This is how we will share it. Is that making clear? Everything is like pictorial. So you really have nothing other than to just show our work. Everything is show and tell. If you see, this is how we do banner. This is how we do featured post. This is how we do profile makeover. This is how we identify the top content. This is how we comment or share. And number 6 is original post, creating and posting original point of view post. The one that we have done for Luba, the one that we have done for Stephen, and the one that we've done for Ryan. So basically the last 3 is creating and posting original point of view. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so any questions? So if you look at these slides, right, it's just simply explains the gig model for individual branding. Any questions or any comments about this slide? From slide number I think oh yeah, slide number 14 is where I thought it was slide number 13, right? How did it become 14? Like magic, actually. I thought we stopped and I said we have to stop in slide number 13. 12. Okay, no, 14. Wow. My eyes are really deceiving me. I thought it was slide number 13. So
no, they seem like there is somebody who has added one slide.
Slide
2.
Okay. I always find this very interesting. People just keep coming and adding stuff, and I don't know why they do this. All the time they do this. Yes, Muhammad Hassan, go ahead. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think my question is a point of clarification. So if we look at slide number 14, now you took us down the path of the gig model. So if someone says they want to do the scale up model, for example, does that mean we have to scroll through the next 10 pages so we get them to the scale, or the other options?
No, it can be, we can just simply, create a click here. Okay, so you click here and then it will take you. So we can make a click in all these 4 things, boxes. So you click the box, it will go to that one. Okay, something like that. So don't worry, it's easy to make that happen. But if somebody says startup model or scale up model, you stop the meeting. Don't stop the meeting. Obviously, take that through, but make somebody text me or call me or wake me up from sleep. Do whatever you need to do and just get me up and make me enter the thing. If somebody says I need a startup model or a scale up model, and I'm assuming that will be a very, very small number. They will say it, but it will be a very, very small number. I want you to pitch and close the first 2 models. That's your number 1 job. And I want to obviously give you can somebody, okay, by some massive luck, let's take a person, for example. Let's take Sheila or Joel. some massive luck. Okay, this is never going to happen easily. They are pitching, and the client says, "Guys, I want to start the startup model." Yeah, and Joel calls me, and I come in, or she doesn't need me. You know, she closes the deal. How much money would Joel get if she closed a startup model pitch? Maybe nobody will be able to close a startup model pitch in one meeting. It will take them at least 2 meetings or 3 meetings. But let's say Joel closes such a thing. How much money will she get as a reward for closing a $6,000 per month deal?
$3,000.
Okay, I don't know who said that, but yeah, pretty close. I'll just show you, you know, maybe at the end of this meeting what she'll get. So the rewards get exponentially higher for closing, you know, the bigger ones. But let's not really, you know, fool ourselves. It's going to be really hard for you to close these deals. It'll happen, you know, 1 or 2 deals in 1 year. Yeah. That will happen 1 or 2 deals. But the problem is, you know what I want to do, right? I want to be only doing these deals. That's why I'm leaving you to do the gig, the 2 gig model. I want to keep closing these, the 6K and 40K, so that, you know, you will, you're able to get these, you know, lock, stock and barrel jobs, which we have got. We've got two fully signed jobs so far, right? And we didn't even, this slide was not even ready at that time when we pitched and closed it. So, you know, I'm getting so much more confidence that we will win lots and lots of 6K deals. But I just don't know from whom we will win that. Okay, I just don't know. Okay, cool. So you will go, let's say you will go to, this is how you'll pitch, right? So you will pitch, you know, this page, this page, this page, you know, the whatever, right? You know, page number, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then you say, okay, that completes my branding pitch. Now we're going to get into the gig model for individual pipeline. So here it's the same thing, you know, generating leads, generating revenue, you know, nurturing client relationships. And, you know, look at the price. I've added an interesting piece of pricing here, which I'm not sure many people, you know, have noticed. 300 per month for lead generation. And I've said 400 per month for lead generation and branding. I don't know whether many people notice this small little new service, which is both lead generation and branding. If you do it together, I've got the price to $400. Okay, now we have said lead generation, revenue, client relationship. What the hell are we going to do about it? You know, bang, bang, bang. You know, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? You know, I have not yet completed this, guys, but I will do exactly the way I did it previously. And then the startup model, what will we do in the startup model, right? And some case studies, blah, 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 and then finished. Okay, so this is our pitch. Okay, now I told you, you know, I'm sure you guys have seen the notes, right? You know, everybody's seeing the notes page, right? You know, what is coming up in the notes? I'm just going back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can you can see the notes, right, on this side?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. Okay. Will it look good when you do the presentation? When Muhammad Hassan, Joel, Bahana makes this presentation, will it look good if you and the client are able to see this, you know, notes?
No, it
It'll
will
look terrible.
It won't. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to teach you a way, okay, to hide this from the eyes of your client. Okay, at this point in time, all of you are my clients. Okay, now you can see this. I'm going to do a small trick, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. So the first thing you need to do is, you know, stop sharing. Yeah, and just stop sharing. This is in Zoom. So click the share screen. Okay, I'm sure everybody is trying to do this on a laptop. So click the share screen, but please don't click share after that. Okay, by default, Zoom will put your sharing option on your entire screen. What that entire screen means, anything that appears on your screen, Zoom will show it to everybody. But we don't want that. We want to share only PowerPoint, the PowerPoint slide that we are presenting, okay? So what you do, you instead of immediately clicking the share button, click the PowerPoint button, okay? There is a PowerPoint button which is there, which will say client pitch deck StepUp.1 version 1. It will say like that. So click the client pitch deck and then press share. Yeah. I don't know whether you guys are seeing the thing. Let me just do it. I think I did some mistakes. So share screen, click on the PowerPoint deck that you want to share. Make sure you come out of any presentation mode. Okay. The presentation you should start only after sharing. Okay. So I'm clicking the share. Can you see my screen, my PowerPoint screen? You can see, right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to press. Okay. Now, can you see the full screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to do something. Right click. Can you see my right click?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's okay. You have to do this really quickly. We don't want our client to be seeing, that you're right clicking. I am going to presenter view. I'm clicking presenter view. Okay. What are you seeing now?
We can only see the presentation.
Awesome.
We are not seeing any other thing. The slides are not seen and the notes are not seen.
Awesome. But I am able to see the notes. And I will sit here and read the notes as if I'm presenting to you, all of you.
Oh, this is nice.
You guys with me, what I'm doing? You might think, what I'm doing is very easy. Why this guy is, so excited for this little thing? Please trust me, it took us a long time to do this simple thing, to figure this out. We struggled and struggled and struggled.
We understand it is very simple. It is very simple now, very clear.
Yeah, okay. So you can read the slide. You don't have to be this orator. Maybe people like Joel and Muhammad, have that gift of, making a good speech. But
hello, Anis.
Who's this?
I just want to take one minute and try to present it and see if I can succeed, because I've tried several times. Still, my audience are telling me they can see, and I don't see the note on my pitch deck.
No. Do it. Okay, first show your entire screen so that I know what you are doing. Don't click on the PowerPoint. Okay, start sharing your screen.
Okay.
But don't click on PowerPoint. Okay, show me the entire screen because I want to see your entire screen first.
I think it's disabled. You have to enable it.
Oh, Muhammad Hassan, you will not believe how hard. Oh, first of all, how are you going to do this? No, why are we having John Kirikage's screen? Okay. Yes. This is your screen, right, Jean-Marie? You have to keep talking, Jean-Marie, whatever you see. Mohammed, I have unshared. Yeah, don't worry. I have actually now I don't have.
It's my screen now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see maybe the Prey dashboard.
Yes.
Yeah. Then this is the pitch deck that I'm using.
Yes. But Mr. Jean-Marie,
yes,
I kept on telling you this will not work.
Yes, I want to know why.
Maybe I don't know actually. Let's do one thing. Let's try it out. Just say from beginning, because I don't know whether it will work from Internet Explorer or Chrome. I told you this, a long time ago.
It's Chrome.
Yeah, it won't work from Chrome. I told this 100 times, but let's try it. Why I don't know why it won't work. Just say.
Oh, it doesn't work. I have tried several times.
It will not work.
Okay, so I should open the PowerPoint.
See, first file, save us, file, save us, copy. File, save. You know, if other people are listening, please try this. Download a copy. Okay. If anybody else like Mohammad Hassan, Joel, Hangi, if you guys can also do the same thing, that'll be amazing. You know, please, you know, Jean-Marie, if you don't mind, share this presentation link to everybody. Or anyone else. Jean-Marie, you don't do it. Somebody else can, you know, share it in the Zoom link so that Mohammad Hassan and Joel can also do it.
Okay.
Yep.
So I stop sharing.
No, don't stop sharing. Open the PPT. You know, your PPT should have come down to your downloads folder. Open your downloads folder. Yeah, it's failed. Just say resume. Yeah, just say resume. 3 hours. Oh my God.
It's 9 minutes. It's the internet not stable.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is Kakuma now.
Oh my God. No, it's not.
I have a question, Anis.
Yes, Bahana.
Do you need to share your entire screen or just the screen of the presentation?
Oh, come on, Bahana. I just told you. You have to screen when you are presenting to the client. Always click on the PowerPoint. Never share your entire screen. If you share your entire screen, your client will be able to see everything.
Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to ask because I can see Jean-Marie is sharing his entire screen. Like,
yes,
I can see everything. His
No, that's because I told him to do it right now because, you know, why I told him to do it right now is because I want to see the mistake he is doing.
Oh, super.
Okay. But as soon as his mistake is corrected, he will only show PPT. Okay, while Jean-Marie is downloading, can anybody else show me, you know, anyone else who already has a PPT, like Farah or one of you guys who already have the PPT?
I think my mistake was this one.
No, one more mistake. No, forget about this slide, right? Open your PPT. Yes. Let this download. Let this keep downloading. Close this. Don't close. Put this down. When I say put this down, minimize it. Minimize the screen. Open your PPT. Open any PPT, doesn't matter. Just open a PPT. No. Why are you creating a new one? Okay. It's okay. Create a new one. It's okay. Yeah, just open this PPT. Okay. Or anyone else has already downloaded this or has
yes,
Farah,
in the chat,
yes.
please.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Farah, are you saying something?
Yeah, but someone wanted to talk actually. Let me give him a chance.
Yeah. Okay.
You can continue. You can continue, Farah. Continue.
Yeah. Okay. Now accept it. Oh wow. Boss, it looks like this is the first ever time you're opening PPT.
Yeah, it's a new machine.
Okay. Just create a new slide. Okay, it's okay. Just add some words here. You know, don't have to really. You know, just click and just say blah blah blah. Okay, and then and then click on the add notes down somewhere. No, down. Keep going down. Yeah, add notes. Yeah, say blah blah blah. Say something. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now now do the presentation. Click present. Slideshow. You can go on top or bottom. Yeah, step up. Right click. Presenter view. Fantastic. Okay. Now, can you see that everybody's able to see everything, right?
No.
I'm able to see everything. I'm able to see that, you got blah, blah, blah in your
visible.
Okay,
everything is visible. Okay. Now what you do, Jean-Marie, listen to this very, very carefully, Jean-Marie, and everybody else, please. Stop sharing Zoom. Stop sharing Zoom. Close your presentation. When I say close your not PPT. Don't close your PPT. Close the presentation mode. You remember you earlier you were in presentation mode. Okay, come out of it.
Sure.
Okay. Now again press share.
Yes, I will go to Zoom.
Now only choose Microsoft PPT, the client, or whatever the PPT that you had, right? Only choose that box. Don't share your entire screen.
So, so I have to share only the
PPT.
Good.
Okay, we are seeing your screen. Okay, now do the same thing. Present, right click. Do this very quickly, okay? Yeah. Why is it saying hide? Okay, just hide it first, maybe. Yeah, hide. And then now again put it up. Yeah, sure.
I think the problem, Anis, is he has not ended the show. The
He did not.
one.
Yeah, he didn't end the show. Yeah. Jean-Marie is very poor in following instructions. No, I agree. But what do you see now? I can see only a full screen. Can you see your notes?
Yes, I can see the note on my end. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Oh boy, this is such a simple thing, but still, we struggled with this for nearly 1 week. Okay, good. I hope everybody have learned this. If anybody wants to practice this, let me know. We can do a quick one more practice because it feels it's so easy, but when you do it, for some weird reason, it's so difficult.
Let me try. Let me share my screen.
Yes, Raj, go ahead.
This is sharing screen. I have a question.
Yeah. Yes.
Can someone using tablet can also access? Can also do this sharing?
I'm sorry, Samuel. Can you come again? Somebody what?
So I'm asking because I can see it done through a laptop. I was asking about someone using maybe a tablet or a smartphone.
It's a good question. As far as I know, you can do the entire presentation on your tablet or on your mobile phone. It works brilliantly, but you will not have the access to your notes to read it. Okay. See, honestly, you don't need your notes to read it, everybody. Okay. It's really easy to do it on your mobile phone. Okay. If anybody is there with a mobile phone today instead of the laptop, if you have the screen share, I think Deng, you showed me many times using your phone. So you can show it to everybody. Yes, Ruach, I can see your screen. It is fantastic. I can't see your notes. Are you able to see the notes?
Yes, I'm seeing my note.
Fantastic. So you are done, Ruach. Congratulations. You passed your exam. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Okay, I think let's get started. Anybody who's got it on their mobile phone? Yes, Mohammed, go quickly.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to ask, can someone share in the link, the pitch?
Oh, the pitch deck, huh? Okay. And by the way, people, the pitch deck is not yet completed. I've been trying to do this for I don't know, so many days and days and days. It's still, every day it is getting slightly better and slightly longer. Okay. I'm just trying to share this thing with everybody. Anybody who can do this on a mobile phone, people? Anyone?
Me.
Yeah, I can try to.
Please do that quickly. Whoever takes control, quickly do that, please. Yeah, Mohammed, I've just put it on the chat. The link I put, Mohammed, on the chat. I'll put it on the thing also.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Anybody's doing anything? I mean, it's very quiet here. Okay, John. Yeah, we can see your screen, John. Are you sharing your PPT? John, you can unmute yourself and talk as well.
Yes, sir, Anis, I tried to share my screen, but I was using a phone. I wasn't able to do other things without quitting.
Quitting what? Quitting Zoom?
Okay, here for instance, when I share, I click on share.
Yeah.
It gives option Microsoft Drive, Google Drive, Box, Photo, Document, Web URL, Bookmark.
No, just say start broadcast. What are you sharing from? Can somebody else try? Deng, you did it so many times yesterday. I was able to see it 1,000 times. Yeah, I can see this. I can. No, John. No, John. I can see your screen. Okay, click on the. Where is a slide deck?
Unfortunately, I don't have it here. Maybe I can find it on WhatsApp.
Yes. First, you have to have the slides to share, isn't it? Okay. Then only you can share it. Yeah. Okay. It's easy, guys. Kasi, Sadak, you guys have something to say? Yes. Yes, Charles. Oh, everybody is going back and forth. So many people. Yes, Taylor. Yes. Perfect, Taylor. Perfect. Yeah, that's it. No. You got it there. Your deck was there, right over there. So go to the deck and present it. That's it. I saw it right now. What happened, Taylor? Looks like Taylor's.
What about the notes, Anis? Will you see those notes when you're using mobile phone?
No, you won't.
Oh.
No, you won't.
So you have to sacrifice.
No, you won't see it. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's come back to some of the other things. Okay, we said we will. I'll keep updating this by maybe end of tomorrow. I will try to finish the thing and send you all the absolute. But I just wanted your comments. Keisha, you've done a few pictures. Bahana, you have done many pictures. Mohammed Hassan, what do you think of this approach of showing these slides, which brings to life the whole color of what we do for our clients, so that everything is spoken through screenshots? What do you guys think about this?
If I can go fast and really quickly, I think this is really helpful. Instead of looking around and trying to find these softwares like maybe a Navigator and other things, since the last time I looked at the deck, I think this has been a massive transformation in the right direction. So, everything is there on the page. All you have to do is just use the notes
notes and click and notes and click. That's it. And that's why I'm so confident, Mohammed, that even if only you knew how to read like a professional, if you can just simply read like a professional, you should be able to close a deal of $300 without sweat. In 30 minutes, you should all be able to close this deal without a problem, because the slide deck has become so vast and clean and precise. We're not going to leave anything for doubt. All right, but that's the whole idea. Yeah, but there is also one more thing. We're going to bring in a fully automated pitch engine, so that we don't rely on anybody to do any pitch. Fully automated. Everything is going to be automated. Click, 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 click. You like it, you sign up. If you don't like it, get the hell out of the place.
And what happens to the people who are pitching if we have an automated system?
I don't need, see, all this value addition, if we can remove them, right? Then I will put every single one of you to pitch the $6,000 one. Why should you pitch for a $300 one? If a robot can do the job better than you, why do you want to do the job of a robot? You with me, Mohammed?
Yeah, I hear you clearly. Yeah.
Because I want to make the $300 job so simple, so easy, so clear, like you buy a game, from Apple Store or Google store, you like a game, you just click and buy it, right? You don't like think, you don't plan and put strategy.
Or you don't need convincing, yeah.
Oh my God, this is really good. I want it, right? That's what we need to do. Oh my God, this is so good. I really want this. Where should I buy this? That's it, right? That's how we need to make it, guys. I know I'm sounding a bit aggressive, but that's where we need to go. We need all of you to pitch, initially at $300, but over a period of time, every one of you should be pitching for the $6,000. And by creating a deck similar to this, it's not going to be rocket science for you to pitch a $6,000. For every $6,000 that you win, you will be given $2,000 for every win. So that's going to change everything for us, hopefully. So that will bring, I think Yunus or somebody, I remember Yunus was saying that, everybody has to make $500,000 or 1 million, I don't remember, 1 million shillings. So that is possible only through this route, Yunus. It's not possible through any other route. Anyways, let's not keep dreaming. Let's do simple things first, and make small things happen. So that's the pitch side. Okay. And I'm trying to make these principles, absolutely clear, because it is so much money. We have to be, absolutely clear, guys. Okay. So which means, we also need to have a single source of truth. Like if somebody is pitching, somebody is, where should we track all those things? Right? Right? It's really important, guys, because now it's, lots of money and lots of this thing. You have to be real. Somebody just, messed up our entire system. I don't know what to do. They basically changed the lead status to, invited on LinkedIn for all the 637,000 clients. Nearly 300,000 clients were not invited, but they have just, made it invited on LinkedIn. And this is, somebody has done this wantedly. Yeah? Somebody has done this to it's really surprising that anybody would do this wantedly. You guys understand what I mean by doing wantedly, right?
Yes.
I mean, why would they do this?
And it's very, very annoying, Mr. Nisi. All of the people you already marked as connected, as a second mark, they are being taken, all of them in 0-1. That is invited. So now we get like stuck. How should we go about this again?
Yeah, I know, John, I know. But, why would anybody do this? I'm really, really shocked, It's like, putting, just burning your own house. It's not like someone else's house.
I think someone was wanted to be among that on top in our dashboard, so he has did deliberately. But can we not find him? That wasn't really.
No, I will definitely find him and we'll ban that person from StepUp.one forever.
Yes, really, yeah. Actually, that one must be a big joker.
Yeah, it's not even joke. I mean, it's like your own house. You went and burnt your own house. How stupid it could be. If you want to be the leader, I mean, like how stupid you need to be, right? If you want to be the leader, let me show you how stupid this person is, right? So he selected everything, right? Not the 25. You see, I've selected 25. Then select all 637,000 clients, not 5, not 10, 635,000 clients. And then this person has put edit. Then he's gone to lead status like this. I feel like I'm teaching everybody, maybe anybody who feel like, and then change the lead status to invited.
No, that's very good, Mr. Nish. It's better to put it widely so that nobody else should tamper with such a thing again.
No. The reason, John, I agree with you, but you see how bad this person who's done this, because the system does not allow you to change like this, right? Because it has so many contacts, 637,149 clients. And the system says you're about to update so many people. This is a pretty bold move. Please confirm that you really want to do this by typing the number of contacts you're updating. So he has clicked here, type the number of contacts like this, and then clicked on
beyond
yes.
ignorance. This is beyond ignorance.
Yeah, you can't do this by mistake. You see, like it's not like, oh, Jean-Marie was looking at something, he just selected something, and then he, it's not a mistake. It's somebody has done this wantedly.
And I'm now convinced that this is deliberate.
Yeah, it's a deliberate attempt to
ruin everything.
Yeah, it's a really I'm really ashamed actually. Somebody would do this, but yeah, we'll find that person. It's at the end of the day, this is all system. The system records everything that everybody. I have already found 5 people, and I just need to select one amongst the 5, based on a few more experiments I'm doing. So it's really disturbing why any of these they will do like this. But yeah, but anyways, we'll see, because it's a system, right? You can't hide. It's not some some Mickey Mouse thing that you did on your, it's a huge system, and you do something bad, you're going to be found out, isn't it? It's really disturbing, but no worries, we'll correct it, and I'm sure we'll fix this. So don't worry about this, guys.
Should we continue updating those who are responding as connected, or the moment we connect, we will rectify these who have connected back? At time you try to restore, it will take even those who have been connected again to invited. Should we stop, or we go ahead?
No, John, just keep working on whatever you can work on. Okay. I will take another 1 or 2 days to fix this problem, because it is such a huge problem. It is draining the Mickey out of me, to fix this. It is a big problem, and I'm trying to solve it. So it will take, I've been solving it for almost 1 week now. The problem happened on, I know exactly even the time the problem happened. So we have, found everything. So we are fixing it. So don't worry. We will fix this once and for all. But until the time, we'll try to, overlook at this problem. But anyways, let's not get stuck in these kind of things. Let's move on to other things that we need to cover. So pitching team, I think, is extremely clear. We need a very similar kind of principles for the onboarding team, and we need to reward the onboarding team in a very similar fashion. And we also need to because I think the hunting team and the onboarding team are just one and the same, right? Onboarding and hunting is just one big activity. Pitching and closing in one activity, but we need to find a way to reward our onboarding and hunting team as well, because they're also working really hard. Without them giving us a supply, the pitching and closing team is useless, right? The onboarding and hunting team is what is creating those calendar invites, right? Without, the meetings. So we have to find a very similar way to reward our onboarding and hunting team as well. We'll talk about that maybe next week. We also talked about what is the principles for selecting the graduate. How do we go about selecting the graduate? I want to just stress one point here. The first principle is, if you're the one who's talking to the client, the job is yours. It's really simple, right? Nobody can take the job away from you if you're the one who's talking to the client. There was a mistake, right? Ali and Shem, can you just remind me of that mistake? I said, this job will be taken by Shem, and then Ali came back after like a day or 2 telling me that it was his graduate who won the job. Ali, can you remind me about that scenario? We don't have Ali. I think it was one of the scenarios. I think I don't remember it very well now. Then I have to take it away from Shem and give it to Ali. Now you have to understand my problem, right? How do I know that you are the one who's talking to the client? The first place I see is, I look at HubSpot. I didn't find Ali's name or Ali's team's name against this person. Then I search on WhatsApp. Okay. Right. Then probably we can search on the, the meeting which happened with the client. The people that Ali was talking about was not present in any of these three things. How do I know? How am I supposed to know that this job is supposed to be given to Ali? Are you guys with me? Can somebody just summarize what I'm saying?
I think what I understood is there is no clear indication that this client is yours. So it will be so hard.
Yeah. It's a big problem, right? I mean, you understand the problem. It's not like a joke, So we have won the client has signed up. Now I'm just selecting the graduate, giving it to people. And suddenly Ali comes on and says, oh, this client has been talking to me.
Yeah, we are getting.
Sorry? Yeah. I mean, is that clear, people? I mean, or is it really confusing? Bahana, Muhammad,
It's clear.
It's clear? Okay.
Yeah, it's clear that one.
Yeah, okay. So
if I'm asking a question.
Please go ahead.
If Ali says the client belongs to him, I think we need to get the client from Ali's HubSpot.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But the problem is that it's not there. So see, even right now, I'm showing you. Right now, I'm showing you this person is not there on HubSpot.
Or maybe you can show us his LinkedIn. Maybe the names
No.
alike.
No. He's proved it to me already. He's already proved it to me. But I'm saying, what am I supposed to do? So I check in HubSpot. Even today, this person is not there. She's want to give 3 jobs. She's not there. Right now, I'm showing it to you right now. Is Loboka there in this meeting? Okay, first of all, she's not there. Okay, then where should I search? I search in WhatsApp. Right? I can't be going around searching some 200 places. So what I'm saying is, then he sent me this proof. You guys get my, so he sent me this proof that, he's the one who's talking to Charlene. Don't worry about that, Binja. I think, I've already, finished the problem. I've already, so look at this. He shared everything. So there's been, so, and this sharing happened after I announced the job and after I have already given the job to Shem. That's why it's really important, people, that whenever, okay, this is so important, I need to tell everybody. When, let's say Loboko, right? I hope Loboko is there in this meeting. I know he's not there in this meeting. Loboko is not there. No. So whenever you are having such a lovely conversation, you're having such beautiful conversation, right? With your client. When you're having, such a big conversation, Ali is back. Ali, we're discussing about you, Ali, about the problem of Charlene. So when you are talking, so Loboka is talking, all Loboka has to do is come here, create a contact, right? And say, Charlene, whatever, charlene.coleman@abcd.com. Her first name is Charlene, last name is Coleman, contact owner is Loboko. I mean, he doesn't have to even do this actually. His name will automatically come, right? That's it. Don't have to fill anything. Just the client website URL so that I don't get confused. So where is Charlene Coleman? Charlene Coleman is here. That's it. Just copy the URL and come to contacts. Put it over here. Create contact. How hard this is? It should take like exactly 30 seconds to do this. 30 seconds, 30. So the next time when I come in, and when I'm about to announce the job, all I do is just say Charlene, and bang, the lady comes immediately, right? And I know that it is Loboko who's the owner of Charlene. Then I don't make the mistake of announcing the job to the wrong person. Is this really hard for you to do? You guys getting me? What I'm trying to teach here?
Yes, individual, I'm with you.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Can you please repeat again? Hello?
Yeah. So whenever you are given to Ali, yeah, of course it will be given to Loboko and 2 more people in so the 3 jobs. Okay, that's a good question. Samuel is asking, can somebody tell me how will these 3 jobs that Loboko got will be distributed based on who can tell me how these 3 jobs will be distributed? So Ali and Loboko has given me thing, and Charlene has said she's got 3 jobs to give, etc., etc. Now, how will these jobs be given? Anybody?
The latest leaders.
No, sorry, Raj. No, right? It's not. It won't go to only the leaders.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes, Kader.
Yes, I think this goes to the leaderboard. You'll check the leaderboard.
Not really, Kader. I won't check the leaderboard.
Hello?
Yes,
Yes, Anis.
Yes. Yes, Bahana, you go ahead, and then after that, Ali.
Well, thank you very much. I think if the jobs are coming from Ali's team member, so the jobs, the first job goes to the team leader, the one who got the job, and the other jobs, Ali can nominate 2 of his top, performing team members within his team, the ones that are leading on the leaderboard within his team, not within the whole step up. And these 2 jobs will be given to the leading team members within Ali's team.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Bahana. I think that's a bit wrong, Bahana. We changed that rule, a long time ago. It's good that I'm very, very happy to hear this from you, so that we make it as a very clear principle. So if you read this one, all new jobs that come from clients always go to the leaderboard. Whenever you're going to okay, so we have to put a rule for this one, okay, so that it's very clear. Anybody else want to give it a shot? Ali, you wanted to give it a shot? Bahana is wrong.
I think I was to say the same. Bahana has just said it right now.
Then both of you are wrong. Anyone else?
Yes, hello, Anis.
Yes, Paul.
I think the work should go to the graduate who can do the work.
Sorry. Oh, do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that breaks first principle. Okay, if you are the one who's talking to the client, the job is yours. That is the first principle. We never break it.
Yeah, can I say something as well?
Yes, Dan.
Yeah, I think according to the principles that we put last time, if these 3 jobs are coming from the same person, then we treat the first job as the first job that belongs to the person who did the contact. Then the 2 jobs which follows are going to be treated as new jobs coming from an existing client, and which was stated that they go to the leaders board.
Fantastic. That's
Anis,
fantastic. Yes.
we need to make that's an exception because we need to agree as a team on this, because this is not coming from an existing client. These are all 3 new jobs. If this client was an existing client and we are getting 2 more jobs, I think we have a principle on that. But these 3 jobs are coming all as new jobs.
Yes.
So I don't know how do you explain that as jobs coming from an existing client and yet they are being won by the same team. Like the team member is winning these 3 jobs from one client after one closing meeting. And so because we never
Bahana,
discussed
keep
this.
talking. No, okay, maybe you probably missed it, Bahana. I have clearly discussed this, but you keep talking, in the right direction, right? Think about it. A team member wins a client, and the client is giving 3 jobs. Okay.
Yes.
The team member is the first job.
That's one scenario I'm trying to think. Team member, you get into a meeting with our team leader and team member, you win 3 jobs from one client, direct, straight 3 jobs.
Yes.
And another scenario is whereby I'm a team member of a team leader. We win a job from a client, and after 3 months, we did a good job, and the client is adding us 1 more job. So I just want to get a difference between those 2 scenarios, and then we are able to separate. Okay, so in this case, this is an existing client, and these are the jobs coming.
I got it. In both scenarios, the right thing to do, Bahanam, is to give the first job to the person who won it, and the leader will always be the leader of that person who won it. Always. Okay, let's be very clear about it. The second and the third job, whether you win it, immediately, or you win it, 2-3 months later, will always go back to the leaderboard, because the people on the leaderboard deserve that job better than the people on your team, because they don't deserve it. Because the people in your team might be sitting on their backside and doing nothing. Right? And this mistake I did for a few times, and I realized the mistake as soon as the jobs went to people who didn't do anything but were just a part of your team. Whereas there are other people who are in the common thing who had done extremely well, in terms of their work ethic, etc., but still didn't have a job. So I changed this long time ago, so that whoever wins. But the good thing, Bahana, is the leader of all 3 jobs will be the same person who won it or who's currently with the client, right? It is just that the second and the third job, or the 4th job, or the 10th job will always go back to the leaderboard to choose the most deserving person, and not the one who just joined with you. Is that clear? Is that fair? First of all, forget about clear. Is that the right thing to do?
I don't know. I'm not answering the question.
It's clear. But maybe at this stage we can leave it. Maybe we can have a separate, maybe during another meeting, because I'm trying to think in a perspective whereby you have, a well-performing team. For example, a team leader with his team, and they're all doing good, and they win these jobs. And because the only thing we never discussed, it was this aspect of winning those 3 jobs in one shot, But I agree with you. We agreed that if a job comes from an existing client, that job goes to the leading members on the leaderboard. That was straightforward, and we all agreed on that. But I'm just trying to think, like in the perspective of trying to to grow the teams, and the well-performing teams, like
so
clear. But
Bahana, I'll answer that question. What happens over a period of time, you become the team leader of this new team member because you got him the job and he's working with you all the time, and you get the 20% anyways. You see, so the way system works is it is simply encouraging the leader to, obviously do their job, in training the people and winning more jobs. And it is discouraging the team leader who is sitting on his back and not really, able to win any deals. Right? So over a period of time, everybody will start ending up with people who are winning, and his team or her team will keep on growing. Right?
I have a question, Mr. Anis.
Yes. Go ahead.
The question keeps deteriorating. Now, how do you surely reward someone who has like pinched a client and the deal was closed and was willing to give us jobs, and then we fail to reward an individual who hunted and found a client, and the same client furthermore got like interested in continuing to employ more of the graduates? Why can't that person as well be rewarded?
Okay, I don't understand. So you mean like give that person the second job or the third job? Is that what you're saying, John?
Exactly. Or if he's not willing, he later give it maybe to another person, but at least he gets something out of it, something very little as a percentage.
It's a good point you're making, John. It's a very fair point you're making, but it will complicate a lot. But what I'm trying to do is, let me think about it. It's a very, very fair point. The person who won the thing, I mean, it's honestly, the person didn't win anything. The person just brought the client to the table. Okay. He has not done, and he gets the reward immediately. The first person to get the reward is him or her. Yeah, that's a point you're making. Good point. So let me think about it. Multiple jobs are coming to a graduate at one shot. The first one goes to him and his leader. The rest of the jobs go to the leaderboard, but the team leader remains the same. Okay, guys, I think this is a new one that we have selected. That's fine. I think I have one more big problem, but let me not discuss it today. It'll be a huge problem, to solve. Just a quick one for Bahana. Bahana, are you getting comfortable with this dashboard, or is it too much to do? I hope you remember this dashboard, Bahana.
Yes, Anis. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, is it something that you can give it a shot, or otherwise it's really difficult?
Yeah, I'll update you today. I think there are a few things maybe I'll need to inquire from you, so I'll be in touch, because. Okay. And maybe liaise with the onboarding team, because I don't know, do we have a reference on, because I can only see the existing members on LinkedIn, our current staffing capacity on LinkedIn, but I'm sure that I'm not sure if we have 1,000 members.
This one. Okay, no, this. Okay, let me show you. So the 1,000 graduates register is basically from, here. Is from the Excel sheet. If you open the Excel sheet, the new graduate Excel sheets, it is around 1,000 something, 1,100, 1,200, somewhere it is. Okay. So that's where you find out, how many graduates have registered.
Okay.
Graduates on LinkedIn is very easy. You know how to do it, right?
Yeah, very easy. Yeah.
Easy. Graduates yet to complete is, 1,000 minus this is that, right? Total jobs gotten so far is there also there in the Excel. If you go to the last one, it is there. Clients reached out per month is also there in the Excel. How many clients we're reaching out every month. So the total graduates hunting is basically also is there in the Excel. Like, anybody above 0 is basically, number of and people are hunting more than 400, more than 300, more than 200, and more than 100. And how many people are sleeping? Jobs in pipeline should be there in the Excel. Marketing impressions, Paul needs to come up with something interesting. And the last one is earning per month is, we've crossed 1 million shillings now. So that should also come from your thing. So yeah, all of this is possible. You just have to a little bit deeper or harder. Let me just quickly cross everything. So we discussed onboarding. Jason, I don't know why Jason is not in today. But I think other people are there. I think we need to have some kind of a deputy leader, in each of the things. If Jason is not there for onboarding, we need to have somebody like, Jackson or somebody to, depute as a deputy leader for onboarding, just in case, we have to have, some kind of a backup for every leader. Similarly, the hunting leaderboard, Keisha has to do something about this. Closing is getting much better. The overall dashboard, Bahana, you're just going to do it. How can we find the right people to do the job? So this is getting a real problem. This problem is not yet solved. This problem is not yet solved, guys. I'll open the discussion for 5 minutes on this. Okay. See, we are beginning to get quite a few jobs, right? We need to select around 15 people for, the jobs that we got from LNR. But now problem is, how do we select the right people? Now, we always go back to the first principle, which is, go to the dashboard. But what if the dashboard has people who cannot do the job? Because, these are not the simple things like previously, like, it's not just social media selling. It's becoming more complicated. So it's a team job. You have to do the job as a team. I don't know how to do this properly, guys. So I hope you guys understand what you mean. You remember the $6,000 jobs and the $40,000 jobs. So how do we do those big ones? Because right now it feels like everybody is, we can do the $300 jobs really well. I have no doubt about it. Even if you struggle, you will get it right.
Can I go first, Tony?
Yes, Bahana.
Yeah, just I think for this, I'm just trying to think, would that be possible to maybe to give this to responsibilize the leaders? Let's say if we can identify, 2-3 leaders that could be accountable for this, and they're the ones to identify for us, the team members who are performing well, of course, through the leaderboard. But since it's a teamwork, so they build up this team and ensure that there is this, consistent follow-up and execution is taking place, because it becomes hard, like you said, to be able to identify a team member who can, exactly deliver on these different fronts for this particular job. So I was trying to think if we could maybe find leaders who are ready to give in the time, energy to mentor, bring the team together and deliver as a team. And I think that's what I can contribute at the moment. Just trying to think, rather than giving it to individual who may not, so instead of just trying to think in terms of accountability, if you give it to an individual, because maybe he might fail, but we don't have a proper way of ensuring that this is actually done, and
the problem is, Bahana, for this new one that we've got, right, we need around approximately, we said 13 people, so we've got, this is how we have divided. I hope everybody can see the the thing, right? So we are basically, we have to select at least 3 leaders and 10 graduates. Why? Because it's multiple projects, it's not just one project within this thing. So I'm like really, so you can see this, right? This is the distribution of how we're going to be distributing the jobs. So it's going to be 10 plus 3, and each one will be leading a project. So leader 1 will be leading a recruitment pipeline. Leader 2 will be leading marketing pipeline. Leader 3 will be leading some kind of a other pipeline or other something. So and all of them will do everything. They will do marketing, they will do selling, they will do it's a very complicated kind of a job. It's not like a thing. So this is the can you guys see this picture? I hope so how do we identify this team is a question. My thing is, we have a way to do this from the leaderboard, definitely, and from the Tiger team, effort on the groups. But how do we identify these 3 leaders? I know it's very hard for you to answer this question, because it'll feel like
Excuse me, Anis.
Yes, Jean-Marie.
Yeah, first of all, I think this has been a challenging point, but at another point, it should not be challenging, because, as Bahana said, as leaders, we know people whom we've been together, and the people whom they can even do better when they have one job, and again, if they are awarded another job, they can continue doing better. Like I was trying to think, as a team leader, we suppose first identify ourselves. Like if you know you are going to commit, you let us know. If you are going to commit as this new role you are going to be assigned, if you really know you have time and absolutely you are going to commit, is good. You let us know so that you can be on the list. Then later you can minimize if the list is beyond 3. Another thing, I was trying to think, even for my graduates who have been working for Frey, there are some like Edie, who is now active. I know there is also some other many people who are working for this 100 job for Frey, but again, they are not active. I cannot recommend for them. So we can see those who are active consistently, maybe award them with a job if they are also going to commit, and also such things we can get some people to get this new assignment. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. No, Jean-Marie, I think my problem is, is slightly different. I'm just thinking. See, we have to keep going to our leaderboard, Jean-Marie. I know, the moment we take, our own decisions, like, oh, let's give this job to the right person, good person. I know that also is a good thing to do, but it's not the fair thing to do. The fair thing to do sometimes may not be the right thing to do, because those people.
Anis?
Yes, Bahana.
I have I may just want to compliment on your ideas. I have a quick maybe idea. We stick on our principle. We go through the leaderboard. We award those folks that are performing well. We give them these 10 jobs. But Step Up reserves the the ability to identify the 3 guys to lead the role. So we award the graduates that are performing well, but we should be in a position to identify the 3 leaders that are doing well in those areas that we are going to work with this client. For example, someone who's a group or team leader who is doing well at the same time in selling, doing well in marketing, and can also do this tiger, hunting. We identify these 3 leaders, but we award the graduates that are doing good from the leaderboard. So we stick on our principle. And then in terms of execution, I would advise for such big projects, apart from having these Wednesday meetings, we have what we call a team, a team like project team, whereby these group leaders will be coming together with their team members and evaluate and go through, try to fast track the process, look at what is going on, and at least we are able to, to fast track and check on the performance and see how things are going on. That is going to make sure that things are going on in the right direction. So we don't just nominate people, we stick on the leaderboard, but a step out to reserve that right to identify the right people who can actually lead on this particular project. Otherwise, we might end up giving even the leadership to, sorry to say this, to the newest people coming in the group who may not have, experience in executing social selling, for example, or marketing, and becomes a challenge to also, lead other graduates or, orient and direct them in the right direction. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. That's what is right now in my mind. Let's try to do this. The thing about the selection of these people, right? We have to be, really ruthless. Yes, we need to select with principles, but if these group leaders or these team members are not able to deliver the results, then we should be very, very swift in replacing them, so that the project doesn't get closed. That's my biggest worry. We already have a phenomenal project going on. All the 10 people who are working in the project, like I'm talking about Slova, the other one which we've been doing for now 2 months, it's really, really good. The 10 people are top of the gang, the top of the leaderboard. They are extremely committed. They are doing a fantastic job. Individually, all 10 of them are doing a fantastic job, but as a team, they have failed miserably. I'm like thinking, how is that possible? Everyone is playing phenomenal game, but the team as a whole has not delivered. The team as a whole looks like they haven't been doing much. Right? You guys understand what I'm saying? It's such an important thing. So that's,
yeah, we understand it.
Yeah. Any comments, Ali, Burberry, Patience, Kasi? Why is that? Why is that happening? All of you are doing fantastic work. I can see that you guys are doing fantastic work. And you are the top 10. You are the top 10 of StepUp.1. Why is that? Each of you have been doing a phenomenal job. Yes. Go ahead, Ali.
Yes, Anis.
Yeah.
I think, okay, like I said, I've said before, before we started this project, my idea was that we should reduce some members in this campaign. The more we recruit people, like in my team, I have 20 people, but not all of them are that active in doing this project. And that's why, if you can remember, I was suggesting that we take some members away, especially those who are not active. Like you can find in my sheet or in my team, I have more than 5 members who are not even active since even since we started this project. And I think I reported this issue to you and the team. So my suggestion is, if possible, we should take some of the members away, we should reduce them and at least remain with the 10 members in each group.
Yeah.
At
Ali,
least.
yeah. So
And
Ali,
this will be easy for us to coordinate and supervise their work.
Ali, I think you're making a very good point. But the point I'm making is not about the extended 200 people team. The point I'm making is the core 10 people team itself, in my view, has not delivered the team effort. Forget about the extended 200. The extended 200 is in tatters, is in real bad shape, and I completely agree with what you're suggesting. Okay, but I'm not even talking about the extended team. I'm talking about the team of 10, the core team that was supposed to do the work. That team has not been able to put up a team front. It has not been represented, in a proper way to the client. The client doesn't seem one team. They see 10 people working in 10 different directions, or one direction maybe, but it is definitely partly my mistake that I did not appoint a team leader immediately, because I felt the team leader none of the team leaders were going to add value. But then we appointed Martha. It's been nearly a month. I think we need to learn from these lessons. Maybe these are the first first set of projects we are doing. So we will obviously but these are really expensive mistakes to fail. That's what is really bothering me, Ali, Burberry. This is such a important work that we are doing. The failure is so expensive, and I cannot afford to fail in these big projects. We need new leaders. We cannot keep going back to and bringing back Bahana, bringing back Keisha, bringing back Joel. We cannot just keep on going back to the same set of people. We need to see new people, which is why I put Martha on the job. Right? We need to see new leaders to emerge, and we need new leaders to show that they can deliver. But I don't want to find a solution to these problems today. We have to learn from our mistakes that are happening in Slova. I am not blaming any of the 10 people. The 10 people who are working is doing a phenomenal job. But all I'm saying is, it's like the football team, right? All 10 people are playing amazing football, but no one is scoring a goal, right? Everybody is a superstar, but nobody is playing for the team.
It doesn't fit her properly. It keeps showing her bum.
So yes, Burberry.
Yes, Alice. Okay, I don't know. I am really interrupted by the network. I don't know if you may hear me very well there.
Very clearly.
Okay, so I think you have spoke something very important about the project we are running for Slova. Actually, I think from our side as the team, 10 of us are actually working. And as you said, it is like a football team actually. We are playing a very fantastic game, but there is no scoring of goals. And that means it is useless still. What we actually need, because we have come to an end of the month, for the 3 months that we are given to work. I just advise that we actually improve. The team who are working, we actually improve. We maybe the volunteers, we may focus, we will focus on those who are also serious with us to move, and those who are not showing up from the last 2 months up to now, they did nothing. With me, even I have removed them already because there is no need of them. We have come to an end of the project. So I just want us to actually work. But now we need us to address these challenges of keywords and changing of working. Like this time we say we search 5 times. Maybe if you find product, you don't find product. Others go 5 times, others goes once. You know, it is bringing different style of work. So just need us to have a uniform kind of thing so that we are able to produce a uniform result. And as yesterday, there is a communication in the group that there is a change. We are supposed to focus on products. Members have been also asking in the group, and we want to also know exactly, because we still have all the 8 products on the sheet. Now that we are saying like we are going to focus on 2 products only, does it mean if you use a keyword, you search, if you find another product apart from the one that is being focused on, but it is highlighted there in the sheet, you just ignore it. You only look for the product that is being specified there, so that if you get it, then you record it. But if you get any other, you don't record it, you only record 0. Is that what we are going to do?
So this is Burberry is the exact reason why I said, the whole team is lacking leadership. Because how can I answer this question? Or if you want me to answer this question, then I will become your team leader. And you guys better start paying me the money. Where is your team leader? Your team leader or yourself should ask this question to the client every single day. Every single day you should be speaking to your client. Every week you should be meeting your client. We are not even meeting as a team every week, like what Bahana was recommending. So this is what I mean by initiative. I mean, it's like, clearly, we really need to think, like what to do, like the team leader. So did you guys have the meeting yesterday?
Yeah, we actually had a meeting, but it was unfortunate that the Martha did not turn up for the meeting, and even Ali, they were not there. Ali wrote in the group that he has a family issue. So we don't know. He wasn't in the meeting, and Martha was not there. So things were a bit still challenging because she's our leader, and she's supposed to be there for some directives. But we just try to correct some areas where we manage, and the others we never completed because of her absence.
Yeah, I know. I get that. I think we need to appoint a new leader really quickly before the ship sinks. Very clearly, I think, somebody who will take charge and drive the Mickey out of this project, right? We don't want people to wait and listen to order from me or order from client. We don't need order takers. We need people who will, understand the project and do everything to make sure that the project gets delivered. Right. I think it is a bit too much to expect that kind of a skill set from every single one of you, So we need to desperately, select a leader and, put it inside the team, Burberry. That is what I think, a leader who will drive the project. I really wish, honestly, I think each one of you, the 10 of you, I can select any one of you and you can be a leader. But I don't want to do that, because if I did that, then, it wouldn't be right, because you have so much work to do on the ground, correct?
Yeah.
it is not fair to select one of you as the leader. Even though I know very well, most of you can do that job.
Select me, people never sleep.
No, this problem is going to continue everywhere, unless we fix it on how our leaders have to function. Some of these things are really clear, a meeting every week, we should have a meeting with our client. If you're doing a job at, $6,000, a month, then we should be really having a meeting every week with our client, just to show where the ship is moving, how it is moving, how good we are doing, etc., etc., etc. And every week, you guys have to do it. Okay, I think we have taken the time today. Any other thoughts or ideas that anybody wants to, share? I think we just have to be careful, guys. We are taking bigger and bigger jobs, so we need to, raise bigger and bigger. That's all.
Yes, I want to update, or we wait on Wednesday because it's about the client. We had a talk with. Wait for the execution meeting, or
yeah, let's wait for that meeting, Jean-Marie. I know that the payments have not come through. Just to know, in terms of your people, right? We have only got payments for 7 + 6. And that's that we need to sort it out. Yeah, we'll talk about it on next Wednesday. Any more people want to raise any interesting thoughts, ideas? You can do that. I'll be here for the next 5 minutes, but otherwise we can call this meeting off.
Yes, Anis.
Yes.
Maybe before you call off the meeting, I don't know about Dr. Swad. I don't know. I think the payment have not been made also. And I don't know if you had a chance to go through the group. I don't know, she was referring us to Ibrahim to sort the issue, and I don't know, Ibrahim was saying like there's a problem with the link. So I don't know if you managed to go through and sort the issue.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Kaposo is asking for the leaderboard. It's already there, right? It's very much there. So, leaderboard link is there in every group, every chat, every this thing. So you can just click on your group, and then it will be there in the WhatsApp, or ask in the group, and somebody will tell you. So what happened in the group leaders meeting, Kisha? You guys met together as a team. What is there any key ideas, thoughts? Jack, just give me 1 second. I just want to check with Kisha or something, and then we can.
Yes, Anis.
Yeah.
That is my first chance to talk in this forum.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
I want to ask only one concern concerning that 20 jobs you announced last time. Up now, we don't know if it's going on or stopped.
Yeah, no, Jack, because I think Kisha is following with the guy. The client is taking more time. So he's not yet responded. So we'll come back to you. Don't worry. They're not going anywhere. Any update from the group leaders meeting, guys? Kisha or Bahana, you guys met last Friday, right? Last Friday. Kisha?
Yes, Anis.
What did you guys do in the group leaders meeting you had, a week ago or 2 weeks ago?
Yes, I think I shared the minutes that Jason was able to capture in the group the Step Up group leaders WhatsApp
Okay.
group.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe you can take a study of it if you have time, and then see what we've been able to discuss.
But is there anything important that you want to talk about right now?
No, we like the challenges that you've trying to address about the execution of the jobs. This is what we really dwelt on, and we suggested that we try to strengthen the team in execution department to be able to follow up with every team leader of a certain project to know the progress on a weekly basis, so that before we come to Wednesday meeting, at least the execution team should be able to give you a report of whatever finding that they have been able to discover from the team leaders of the project.
Okay.
So that it doesn't have to be a very huge work to you to go after. At least you should be able to tackle the project with some problems and not all the projects.
Okay. Now let's bring these ideas into action, because it is one thing to lose. We should not lose even a $300 job. I mean, it's a shame, right? But to lose the larger jobs means, it's a huge problem for us. So we have to really, strengthen our execution as a whole. And I think what is happening, Kisha, is, we are just, moving from one milestone to another milestone. For example, we don't have, like, we are just moving the people, like, to right now, pitching is becoming very interesting. So everybody wants to be pitching. Nobody wants to be, executing.
No one is. The matter is you've not structured this very well to have you bring this to table to us, and then we accept it as you bring it to us. When you tell me that, Kiza, can you pitch? Yes, I will agree, though I'm bringing other works. But if you structure it, please, can I have this team in pitching, this team in execution, this team in hunting, and so on? Then we'll have it go like that.
No, I am blaming myself only for that. I am giving everybody, too many things to do, and therefore people just choose the one that they like. We are not bounding people with a clear boundary so that, they can do their jobs really well. But a lot to think, guys. Not every meeting that we need to be, having solutions in our hand, but this is a good problem to have, because we are winning a lot of deals. We have to have good, structure to do this properly. But we need to act very quickly, guys. For both Slova and for Eleanor, we need a very, very strong team leader, and, or a set of team leaders who will lead their teams and make things happen in a big way. So let's do that, and let's see, how that works. I think, because these two projects are going to be so important, for, hundreds of more projects to come. If we fail in this, then we'll go back to just, let's do the small jobs. Let's keep our client, happy. Yeah, Dr. Swad, I'll work on it, Barbary. I need to figure out a way to make that happen. Don't worry, Barbary, I'm on it.
It's okay.
Okay, all right, guys. Let's. Yeah, Bahana, you have something to say?
No, just wanted to say goodbye. I thought we are winding up.
Yeah, we are. Okay. All right, guys. We'll talk on the WhatsApp.